Did you know that what you eat, specifically regarding omega-6 fatty acids, can impact your insulin resistance? Welcome back to the Victory Education Lounge. I'm your host, Maurice, and today we're diving into part 35 of our series, the role of omega-6 fatty acids in insulin resistance. Before we begin, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Your engagement helps us reach more people with this crucial information. Omega-6 fatty acids are essential for our health, but the modern diet often provides them in excess, potentially contributing to insulin resistance. In this video, we'll explore the complex relationship between omega-6 fatty acids and insulin sensitivity, discuss strategies for optimizing your fatty acid intake, and provide real-world examples to illustrate key points. Yes, it's true. Omega-6 fatty acids, an essential component of our diet, play a critical role in our body's functions. However, an imbalance in their consumption, as seen in many modern diets, can potentially lead to insulin resistance, a condition that affects how our bodies process sugar. So, what exactly are omega-6 fatty acids? Well, they are a type of polyunsaturated fat found abundantly in many vegetable oils, nuts, and seeds. They're essential for various bodily functions, such as maintaining bone health, regulating metabolism, and promoting brain function. However, the key to reaping the benefits of omega-6 fatty acids lies in balance. They need to be consumed in a certain ratio with another group of essential fats, omega-3 fatty acids. When this balance is skewed, with a higher intake of omega-6 fatty acids, it may lead to inflammation, a known contributor to insulin resistance. Insulin resistance, if left unchecked, can lead to various health complications, including type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. It occurs when our bodies become less responsive to insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. As a result, our bodies need more insulin to keep blood sugar levels in check. Over time, this can put a strain on the pancreas, leading to the development of type 2 diabetes. The potential link between omega-6 fatty acids and insulin resistance lies in the inflammatory response. Research suggests that high levels of omega-6 fatty acids can increase inflammation in the body, which may, in turn, contribute to insulin resistance. However, it's important to note that omega-6 fatty acids aren't the bad guys here. In fact, they're necessary for our health. The issue arises when their intake is disproportionately high compared to omega-3 fatty acids. As we continue this journey, we'll delve deeper into the complex relationship between omega-6 fatty acids and insulin resistance. We'll explore strategies for optimizing your omega-6 fatty acid intake, ways to promote a healthier balance of essential fats, and how all of this can potentially impact your insulin sensitivity. So, stay tuned as we delve into strategies for optimizing your omega-6 fatty acid intake. Reducing processed food consumption is one effective strategy to balance your omega-6 intake. Processed foods often hide a significant amount of omega-6 fatty acids, so cutting down on these can be a major step towards achieving a healthier balance. However, this approach does require a bit more meal planning and preparation. For instance, Sarah, a 40-year-old professional, managed to improve her insulin sensitivity by eliminating most processed snacks and fast foods high in omega-6 oils from her diet. Next, let's consider the choice of cooking oils. Different oils have vastly different concentrations of omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids. By selecting oils with a healthier balance, like olive or canola oil, you can significantly improve your fatty acid intake. The downside is that these healthier oils may behave differently when cooking. Mark, a 55-year-old retiree, can vouch for this. He switched from using soybean oil to olive oil and saw noticeable improvements in his metabolic markers. Increasing omega-3 intake is another effective strategy. Omega-3 fatty acids help to balance out high omega-6 intake and are associated with various health benefits. However, sources of omega-3s, such as fatty fish, can be expensive or not appealing to everyone. Lisa, a 38-year-old mother of two, managed to improve her insulin sensitivity by incorporating fatty fish into her diet twice a week. Lastly, for today, consuming more whole foods naturally provides a better balance of fatty acids. Whole grains, vegetables, lean proteins, all of these contain a healthier mix of fats than processed foods. However, this strategy may require changes in shopping and eating habits. Tom, a 50-year-old office worker, saw improvements in his blood sugar levels after shifting to a diet based on these whole foods. But there's more to it than just adjusting your diet. Let's move on to some additional strategies. Supplementation can also play a pivotal role in correcting omega-6 imbalances. Let's look at this strategy in more detail. Supplementing with omega-3s can help balance out a high omega-6 intake. The upside is that this approach can correct imbalances quickly. However, keep in mind that quality supplements can be costly, and some individuals may experience digestive issues. Take Emily, for instance, a 45-year-old who improved her omega-6 to omega-3 ratio by introducing a high-quality fish oil supplement to her daily routine. Next, we move on to the strategy of choosing grass-fed or pasture-raised animal products. These typically have a more favorable omega-6 to omega-3 ratio compared to their conventionally raised counterparts. The advantage here is the potential for a more balanced fatty acid intake. On the downside, these products can be more expensive and less readily available. Consider the example of David, age 60, who improved his metabolic health by switching from conventionally raised to grass-fed beef and pasture-raised eggs. Finally, let's consider incorporating omega-3 rich plant sources into your diet. This is a particularly useful strategy for vegetarians or those who don't eat fish. Foods like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts are rich in omega-3s. However, it's worth noting that the omega-3s found in plant sources, known as ALAs, are not as efficiently used by the body as those derived from fish. Still, they're a valuable addition to the diet. Take Maria, a 35-year-old vegetarian, who improved her fatty acid balance by regularly consuming these omega-3 rich plants. Each of these strategies has its own set of advantages and potential drawbacks. It's important to consider your unique circumstances, dietary preferences, and health goals when deciding which approach or combination of approaches to adopt. Remember, achieving a healthier balance of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids is a journey, not a destination. Our last strategy requires a bit more diligence but can have a significant impact. Stay tuned to learn more about how reading food labels and understanding cooking methods can help you optimize your omega-6 intake. Reading food labels can be a game changer in reducing omega-6 intake. By becoming more aware of what's in the foods we consume, we can make better choices that support our health. The pro side of this strategy is that it can significantly increase your awareness of hidden sources of omega-6 fatty acids. The downside is that it can be time-consuming and confusing at first. Take John, for instance. At 48, he was able to significantly reduce his omega-6 intake after learning to identify and avoid foods with added vegetable oils. It was a learning curve, but now he's a pro at deciphering those tricky labels. Now let's turn the heat up a bit and talk about cooking methods. Yes, how you cook your food can impact the omega balance in your diet. Certain cooking methods can help retain the nutritional value of food and reduce the need for excessive oils. The pro side is that it's a simple way to control your fatty acid intake. The downside is that it might require you to learn new cooking techniques. Let's look at an example. Meet Grace. She's 52 and loves to cook. She decided to steam and grill her food more often instead of frying. By doing so, she not only reduced her omega-6 intake, but also discovered a new passion for grilling. These strategies aren't one-size-fits-all solutions. They are tools you can use to create a healthier lifestyle that works for you. It might take a bit of trial and error, but with patience and persistence, you can find a balance that supports your health and well-being. Remember, the goal isn't to completely eliminate omega-6 fatty acids from your diet. They are essential for our health. The key is to achieve a more balanced intake of omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids to support optimal health and potentially improve insulin sensitivity. Now that we've covered these strategies, let's summarize our main points. Understanding the role of omega-6 fatty acids in insulin resistance is crucial for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. And so, we've reached the end of our deep dive into this complex topic. Let's quickly recap what we've covered today. Omega-6 fatty acids, while essential for our health, can contribute to insulin resistance when consumed in excess. This imbalance, often a result of our modern diet, can be mitigated through various strategies. We've looked at 9 strategies in detail, each with their own pros and cons. First was reducing processed food consumption, which can significantly cut down on hidden sources of omega-6. Then, we We discussed the benefits of choosing healthier cooking oils and increasing omega-3 intake, both of which can help balance the omega-6 to omega-3 ratio in our bodies. We went on to explore the merits of a diet based on whole foods and the potential benefits of omega-3 supplements. While these methods require changes in shopping and eating habits and can be a little heavy on the pocket, they can help correct imbalances quickly. We also discussed the advantages of choosing grass-fed or pasture-raised animal products and incorporating omega-3 rich plant sources. Although these can be more expensive and less readily available, they provide a better balance of fatty acids. Finally, we covered the importance of reading food labels to become aware of hidden sources of omega-6 fatty acids. While this can be time-consuming and confusing at first, it's a skill that can significantly reduce your omega-6 intake. Remember, each of these strategies comes with its own set of challenges, but the key is to find what works best for you. It's about making mindful choices and striving for balance, not perfection. It's about being informed and using that knowledge to make better decisions for your health. So there you have it. A comprehensive look at the role of omega-6 fatty acids in insulin resistance and strategies to balance your intake. Remember, the key to managing your omega-6 intake is being informed, making mindful choices, and striving for balance. Thank you for watching. As we wrap up, I want to remind you that the information provided here is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Any health-related decisions should be discussed with a licensed physician. Your health is unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. Thank you for joining us in the Victory Education Lounge. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends and family who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe for more informative content. Until next time, I wish you health and vitality in your journey to understand and optimize your body's incredible systems.